Freedom to move forward. Last night I came home from karaoke and cried in my car before heading inside. Cried out for clarity to know which way to move. Crying is a release, but I don't stay in a down state, over-crying if you will, like I used to while trapped in the marriage. I know my future is bright. It had been intuition, synchronizations, and dreams and visions the last 6 months that had me thinking I was supposed to be with a certain man. I hadn't before experienced those types of things, and there were so many. I had patiently waited. As time went on, I began doubting if it would come to fruition. Tarot readings were probably the number one reason I continued waiting to see it pan out. I started eventually to question some basic similarities to the toxic marriage dynamic. It seemed I was certainly putting in more effort. I'd say now I was the only one. So no reciprocation. Overgiving. How could I have made the same mistakes after all I've learned? So many guys hit on me. Not too many have confidence to ask me out properly. Many just want hookups, which I shoot down swiftly. Why did this particular man get so much of my attention and energy while never giving to me? I take full responsibility. I believe we are soulmates, but each of us has many soulmates. We also have free will and lessons to learn in Earth School. Even brief encounters with strangers sometimes affect our lives permanently, so I'm okay making this mistake. I know I deserve better. Better meaning better than a lopsided relationship, even if it's only a friendship. So I went to bed, and upon waking, I received a strong download. Very clear, I couldn't deny it. I'll keep the details, but I felt a huge burden come off my shoulders. I can move forward, even if there had been potential for this person and me to come into a union. It is for my betterment to, with finality, walk away from this dream or illusion, some sort of false hope, over-hoping. He would never deny, and I had asked several times. I wish he would have verbally confirmed his disinterest. But despite me reading into any song lyrics, etc., I need to instead only give my energy where it's equally reciprocated. I unsubscribed from the tarot readers. I had definitely been over-consuming for sure. I've heard stories from women online marrying even the second and third time into like unhealthy dynamics, again and again repeating the same patterns in their domestic abuse marriage after leaving. And so I'll take this long lesson and hopefully never do this again. I kept trying to let go, even writing poems, and then a tarot reader might say something like, you don't have enough faith, you need to believe. And I'm not blaming, I'm just stating. And so then I would kind of think, yeah, you're supposed to keep hoping in this. So I would say foundationally it goes back to me trying too hard and overgiving, me trying to prove my worth to somebody who isn't seeing me for me. They're not interested. They're not seeing the real Jennifer. I shouldn't have to, certainly not beg and plead or even just like over demonstrate. So, and the last thing is putting some other belief system above my intuition. I feel like my intuition eventually had led me to question after the initial onset. So I know being willing to leave this behind and not repeat this is going to draw to myself a healed, healthy, reciprocated relationship, whether friendship or romantic. Most importantly, I had hit a point of questioning if spirit, or God, is only a mechanical, quote, universe, coldly dispensing out measure for measure, which is the main reason I have been crying so hard last night. I felt this morning a strong reassurance that spirit, or God, is not that mechanical, quote, universe type, but is more personal and compassionate than that, which brings me great comfort.